Hello everybody and welcome to another video of Lizards for Kids and More. I'm Melissa Encinas, the founder of Lizards for Kids and More, and today we are going to talk about the Crested Geckos, the one on my shirt, and how great starter pets they are. And this is the ones that I usually work with a lot more because I breed them and I work with them a lot. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first reason why crested geckos are one of the best pet reptiles you could get on the market right now is because they don't need any lighting. Because the reason for that is because they're nocturnal. They don't need to bask. They really don't need any heating because they usually live at room temperature. That's where they thrive. And the highest you could put them at is 82 degrees. If you put them higher, they could perish. So just keep them under 80 degrees just to be safe, and keep them over 60 degrees, which is pretty good. And they don't need any special lighting like UVB or any heating or heat lamps because they are nocturnal species. You could tell by the eyes and how their pupils go up and down. So yeah, so no lighting for these guys, and you'll be good if you put them with no lighting. You can put them with UVB. It does have some effect on them, like they're healthier, but you have to keep the maximum you could leave the light on is 6 hours every day. So just keep an eye on for that. You might need to have a timer. This right here is my beautiful Harlequin Halloween color crested gecko. I'm pretty sure that those are the genetics of him. And this is my little boy Yoshi. He's my main breeder, and he has some really beautiful colors. So I'm gonna see what I could do with his genes right now, and I have 6 eggs of his and they're all fertile, so we're just waiting on the hatching. And I actually had some eggs yesterday, November 3rd, so yeah, I'm just waiting for those to hatch, which is gonna hatch in approximately 2 months. So just stay hyped up for the eggs, because So let's talk diet real quick. This is the Rapashi Superfood Crested Gecko Mango Super Blend. So it's basically just a powder in a little plastic container, and what you do is that you just mix it with water, and it's turned into like a smoothie. I'll show you guys at the end of the video how to make it and how it looks like. And yeah, so that is their diet. And every week you're supposed to give them crickets because it's good for them. Every week, it depends how big they are, but I give my adults 5 crickets every 4 days or every 7 days. One of those two. So yeah, that's what I feed them. And yeah, I occasionally switch this one up because sometimes they... Okay, so let's talk enclosure for these awesome creatures called a crested gecko. So what you're going to want is a 10-gallon enclosure, and maybe at a reptile expo you could find one of those plexiglass things. I forgot what they call them, like the plexiglass doors. I got that for 30 bucks. It's pretty expensive, but maybe you could find it for cheaper. And what you want in a crested gecko enclosure is a lot of foliage, a lot of plants, a lot of stuff. Like egg carton is really good, so it can wedge itself in there and they're pretty good poop collectors, so that's nice. And yeah, you could just throw them in with a lot of climbing places. You're gonna want an enclosure that has a lot of places where they could climb, enrichment. Well, reptiles aren't that... Well, they could live without live plants. They don't have, as far as we could tell, they don't have a conscience. So just stick with the fake plants if you want to. You can make a bioactive enclosure if you want to. It just really depends on your situation and what you really want to do. So this is how you make a crested gecko enclosure. I use paper towels for mine. You can use, just to keep the humidity up, you can use Eco Earth, you can use anything that can retain moisture for humidity, because these guys do need around 70% humidity during the day and 80% at night. So spray them 2 times a day, one in the morning and one at night, to keep that humidity up, and also the enclosure. So yeah, that's basically all you need to do for that. What are your guys' thoughts on crested geckos? I think they're pretty easy to keep, and I'm pretty sure, to me, they take the cake for the easiest and the best first pet reptile, and they're pretty affordable. I got Yoshi for around 60 bucks, and I got him from a breeder, and yeah, they're pretty good starter pets. And what are your opinions on the best starter pets? Because I would really like to know that. Best starter reptiles, I mean. So don't come at me with the dog. So yeah, this is in my opinion, the best starter pet reptile. And yeah. Also, if you would like to support my business, you can follow me on Instagram at lizards_for kids and more. And if you would like to support me by buying a shirt, you could DM me your size and what kind of shirt, because I have black and white shirts. And you could DM me where you want me to send it to, and DM me your email so I could send you the invoice and through email. So if you want to support me by buying a shirt, and every $5 of the proceeds goes to the Phoenix Herpetological Sanctuary, which they do really good. They take in reptiles that don't want to be needed, and they really need money for food. So any $5 from any shirt that you guys buy goes to them. So just giving you guys a heads up. So this is the end of the video. This is Yoshi, as I told you guys earlier. And I will see you guys in the next video for Lizards for Kids and more. And I will be at the Reptile Expo November 16th, I believe, or 19th, one of those two. And I will be there. It's in Arizona. And see you guys in the next video.